Yeah, I rode that Fat Boy Bagger. I mean, to be honest with you, my buddy had it, and he kept trying to get me to get on it. I mean, you usually don't see any Harley riders trying to convince you to ride their bikes.
Yeah.
But I knew this guy for over 20 years.
Yeah.
And he was just like, man, just take it down the road, man. You'll love it. Just take it down the road. Take it down the road. Well, one day I was like, all right, I'll take it down the road for you. If it'll make you happy and leave me alone.
Goldwing Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs.
Yeah, Humdinger, back in 2001, I was on the way home from work, and a deer ran out, and I slowed down, and it kicked me with its hind hoof.
Oh, man.
And broke both bones in my left leg.
God, no.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, look like we got to stop up here.
Oh, no.
Dang it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh, they dead stop, too. To be honest with you, we might want to stop under this bridge for a second in the shade to see if they're moving. I reckon we better get over when we can.
Yeah, we probably need to get off on this exit coming up. Because we might be sitting there for till midnight or something,
Yeah.
It'll be another route. Might be a back road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the exit coming up in a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, if y'all want to get over, y'all can,
Yeah.
Have to lock his Goldwing in 4-wheel drive. I ain't got number 2 wheels, but I can put it in 4-wheel.
Mind if I get over here, sir? All right, come on, Humdinger. He gonna let us over.
Huh?
He gonna
Let
let
us
us
some
over.
Goldwing right
All
there.
right, go ahead, Lady
Get
Love.
over.
Lady
Get
Love,
over.
go ahead.
Get over. I got you. Get over.
Go ahead.
Rodriguez, come on.
Yeah, I'm going to get over.
Come on. My
Is your
stand.
fan on your motorcycle? Is it on?
My stand?
Fan.
Oh, yeah. It's on. Keep going, coming on. It's cycling. Yeah. It's on right now.
Okay, yeah, mine's too.
Yeah, it's going to come on and off of this.
Yeah, mine came on probably 15 times.
Yeah. Goldwing has good cooling.
Yeah. I know that sports bike I had, it was a Kawasaki 900.
Yeah.
It was water cooled, but it would still run hot.
Really? Some of them just don't have a really good cooling system. If you let it sit for a long time.
Yeah, like it stop and
Some
go.
of them are air oil cooled.
And stop and go traffic, at the red lights and stuff, I had to cut it off or it started running hot.
Which one was that? Was a Kawasaki 900?
Yeah, it was a ZX 900.
I had a Vulcan 900.
Well, it wasn't a cruiser. It was an actual, sports bike.
Oh, okay.
It was a ZX 900.
Okay.
It was a 99 model.
Okay.
That's
That
the
thing
one
might have needed some work on it.
Well, I redone the whole entire engine. I put new water pump. I put new pistons, new rings. I redone the head, poured and polished the head, all titanium valves.
I know you had new radiator. Do you have a new radiator? Because the fans could have been bad.
No, the fans worked.
No,
the fans worked.
The fans.
Oh,
The
the
fans
fan.
on the radiator.
No, the fins was they were clean. They were straight. They
Okay.
weren't bent or smashed.
Okay. And the fan was on, and you had new cooling because you rebuilt it. You had new cooling in there and new motors and everything.
Yep, I was running engine ice.
Oh wow! It just didn't have a really good cooling. It wasn't that strong a cooling system then.
Yeah, I guess so. And that's the bike I was telling you when we were sitting down eating. That's the one I drag race.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, right before I started drag racing, you know, I was riding in some stop-and-go traffic, man. That thing started running hot on me. So, you know, each red light, I used to just shut it off.
Wow. And stop and go, that can be a lot of shutting off.
Yeah. Everybody getting off on this exit. Why is that?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Are we clear through that, Chris?
Well, they probably be getting off and getting back on.
Oh, the whole daggone road shut down.
Yeah.
Yep. Whole road shut down. I'm glad we didn't run up on this side and get to this exit.
Yeah, they got the polar's eye up. But you know the people that ran up here, they got through, because they not up here now.
Yeah, they got through, but that popo over there might not like it.
Yeah. Wonder what in the world they did, what they're doing.
That somebody
Might
ran
be
up
doing
on a
some
pole
road
or something.
Yeah, that's what the trucker said. Why did they have to do this today? I hate it for them, but at least we'll be able to get back on and take up our regular speed.
Yeah. That's a minor backup.
That's what it's all about.
Yep. Subject to running and stuff like this when you travel.
Yeah. Boy, that trip coming back from Nashville last year, boy, man, I mean, probably 10 or I rode on for miles and miles, and the traffic was still stopped. Yeah.
I don't see any vehicles with damage.
There's white one right there. They had to put on the truck, the hood messed up in the front.
Man, they're probably just working on the bridge.
Oh, no, that vehicle right there all smashed up in the front.
Yeah, sure is.
Oh, they hit the guardrail.
Yeah. That's what that dude said on the trucker. They're getting ready to load that one up.
Yeah, instead of standing there looking at it, put it on the truck, man.
Let's make this before he stop us.
All right.
Let's make it before he stop us.
Man, I like the sound of my bike since I changed that K&N air filter. I like that rumbling sound. It gave it just a little bit more throat.
A little more umph, huh?
Yeah.
Did you feel any difference in the power?
No, it just put a few more hairs on my balls on my bike. Yeah. Yeah. Goldwing has a few more hairs on his balls.
Oh, boy, that air feel good.
Oh, yeah. Now, I bet it feel good to the bike, too.
Oh, I bet it do.
Yeah, if you had your 900, it would be opening back up now.
Yep.
You had a 99 KZ 900.
No. It was a ZX.
The sport bike.
Yeah, it was a ZX 900.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was like a naked sport bike.
It wasn't naked. It had full plastics all of it.
Yeah, but back then, they hadn't coined the term yet, naked sport bike, I don't think, in the 70s. Yeah, it had little small plastic pieces on the side.
No. It was completely covered.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it was a 99 ZX9R. It was, a crotch rocket.
Yeah. Before they had crotch rockets. Yeah.
And
before
man,
they called it that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And man, I won a few races with that thing.
Wow. Okay.
And I had a nice shot of nitrous on it.
Right.
I mean, she used to get busy, third gear. I used to start spraying in second gear. Second gear would almost go about 10 o'clock on me. I let it come on back down, sit it down. I catch third, and then it'll start airplaning with me. Just the front tire just barely touching the ground.
Man.
I used to lead a line so hard. I used to you used to be skipping the chain when I used to lead a line.
Dang. Yeah. I know I never want another chain-driven bike again.
Me either.
All that oiling and adjusting and buying chains and sprockets, and I never want to go that route again.
I know, and it's just a mess. They nasty.
Yeah. Having to clean them. And then even if you do everything you're supposed to, I mean, top shelf life is 20,000 miles, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe if you don't do it, I mean, religiously oil it and adjust it, you probably get 10 or 15.
Yeah. Then, you know, you got to replace the sprockets. The sprockets get worn out, and, you know, the teeth get real sharp.
Yeah. I read in a magazine that you're supposed to, you know, the guys that test them bikes in the magazines, they're not realistic. They don't live like the rest of us. But when they're testing them, they go by the book, and they say you're supposed to oil the chain every time you stop the gas.
Yeah, right.
And for real, and they don't even put center stands on bikes anymore, so you can't even do that unless you chase the bike around the parking lot every time you gas up. You know, back in the day, every bike had a center stand, a tachometer, a gas gauge, and the key was up on the handlebars.
Got a car coming on. I'm going to slow it down. I'm going to back it back a little bit.
All right.
Okay.
Then I'm going to change lanes. Well, y'all can stay on over here. Y'all can stay on over here. Hey, Humdinger.
Yo.
Y'all going back to Atonica?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you know your exit? Do you know which exit it is?
No. No. We'll see it up here though, won't we?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if my exit may come up before your exit. You going back to Tunica, so you gonna just cause you gonna run straight into 269. All you gotta do is take 269 straight to 61.
Oh yeah, I know. Once we get off of 269, we got it from there.
Right.
Yeah.
So I may run it. I may just run it on down to 269. It's gonna push me further back, but we're gonna go to the basically to the east or to the north, and you're gonna go to the south.
All right.
You know, I had some guys tell me at the guys that put on the Motorcycle Safety Foundation training course. They said all the Harley Davidsons. This was before I ever bought a motorcycle. I was going to take that course, and they said, "You got a bike?" And I said, "No." I said, "Well, you need to get a bike. Are you planning on buying one, or you want to use one of ours?" And I said, "I plan on buying one." They said, "What you going to get?" I said, "A Harley Davidson." I already had signed my name up. This was back in the day. You didn't have to put down a deposit because they were so hot. When they told you it was ready, if you didn't come get it, the next person would just move up. And the guy said, "We recommend that you don't." And I said, "Well, what do you recommend?" And he said, "Anything but." And he went on to tell me that when Harley Davidson riders take a ride, they have to take a tool car.
They have to take a what?
I said a tool car.
Oh, okay.
To work. I said, "What is that?" We said, because they always have to have somebody's bike gonna stop, and they got to have a guy that follows them in a wagon or a truck that's got all the tools and parts, spare parts, so he can fix it. And I went on my big way and forgot about that. It was probably 20 years later, maybe 15 years later. I was riding my motorcycle and I stopped on the side of the road to call my then wife.
This the exit we normally be getting off, but I'm gonna ride up here to the exit with Humdinger, so show him this exit.
Okay.
That's cool. But yeah, I was talking to my wife on the phone, and the Harley Davidson group of Harleys came by, and they stopped to see if I was okay. I said, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just on the phone." And they said, "Okay, brother, we just checking on you." And they left. And about 5 minutes later, here come the tool car. And I realized that's for real. You know, he was right behind them, you know, because he stopped to check too. He had all the Harley Davidson tools, you know, everything to get one back on the road. Yeah. I honestly saw the Harley tool car.
And how much are those bikes again?
Yeah, right. They cost a lot of money. Now, the most expensive ones, I understand, are good bikes. If you want to spend that much money, you know, $35. Because a plain old ordinary Harley empty base bare bones cruiser is 21 grand now, you know. But yeah, them big old fat boys and road kings, them things will go.
Okay.
They'll shake all your feelings out of your teeth, but they'll go.
Hey, Humdinger, you should be coming up on your exit, Humdinger, not this first one. I don't think the first one is yours, but I'm gonna double check. But you're going to you're gonna take this Tunica.
Yeah, we're going to Tunica.
Let's see.
55, Jack.
Yeah, okay, we all get off on this exit right here.
This exit right here?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, you guys take care, man. We enjoy this thing.
Okay.
All right,
Lady Love.
Enjoy the trip. We'll see
See
y'all next time.
Yeah. See y'all. Y'all take
guys.
care. Y'all
Take
take
care.
care.
All right.
Yeah, it should just exit, loop around there, Humdinger.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Y'all
Right.
keep the shiny side up.
Yeah.
You still there, JC?
I'm still here.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're still connected.
All right.
I guess I can turn my CB off now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can turn your CB off now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I rode a 883 Sportster, and I rode a 1200cc Fat Boy Bagger. I mean, to be honest with you, my buddy had it, and he kept trying to get me to get on it. I mean, you know, you usually don't see any Harley riders trying to convince you to ride their bikes.
Yeah.
But I knew this guy for over 20 years,
Yeah.
and he was just like, man, just take it down the road, man. You'll love it. Just take it down the road. Take it down the road. Well, one day I was like, all right, I'll take it down the road for you. If it'll make you happy and leave me alone. All right. I took it down the road, right? He had them big old, you know, handlebar ape hangers on it.
Oh, wow. He ruined it.
And I rode it. Now, when I got on it, it felt like a death trap.
Yeah.
And when I went down the road, it felt like even more like a death trap. It was not balanced. It was
They're
very
not precise. They're not high precision machines.
No, they're just unbalanced. They feel top heavy. You know, it just doesn't feel like a comfortable bike. Just like when I first got on this wing, I was kind of nervous, I ain't gonna lie, because it's a big bike.
Yeah.
You know, and I was used to riding that little 650 Bergman.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, you talking about big difference.
Oh,
But the first 5 miles on this wing, I was like, man, I like this. And I had to come across a mountain, because where I live pretty much in between mountains.
Yeah.
And I had to come across 2 different mountains to make it home.
Yeah.
And, man, now just keep in mind now, I just bought this Goldwing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm riding it to my ability that I feel safe.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I drug a peg.
Uh-huh. Yes,
I was
sir.
like, whoa, man, whoa. I was like, you know, I felt comfortable, but I told myself, you know, I'm going to slow down till I get a little bit more used to the bike, because I don't want to be scared of it, but I'm going to respect it.
Stephen, I had a, keep forgetting to call you Storm Chaser. I had a,
Oh, you good?
I had a, my deposit that I put down that time was on an 883,
Uh-huh.
which I never ended up getting after what they told me. But the way it used to work back in the day, they would take the you didn't have to put down a deposit. You know, you just signed your name on the list. They would take orders at the Harley dealer in January because the new models came in around September, and you signed your name up, and then when they called you, you know, you come get your bike.
Okay.
And if you didn't, the next guy behind you got it. And I'm so glad I never got that. I ended up getting a Kawasaki Voyager. That was my first motorcycle, a touring bike.
Yeah, 'cause you know, I was bit by the Harley bug. You know, I thought I wanted a Harley. You know, I kept seeing them. Everybody, you know, riding in big packs and stuff like that. You know, I'm thinking, you know, these guys might log some miles, you know, 'cause you always see them everywhere.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know, I want that, what is it, that Road Glide.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I want that Road Glide.
That's a bike.
And you know, I was dead set on buying it.
Yeah.
Until I rode the 883 Sportster. I know it's a smaller, you know, not as good, you know, Harley.
Entry-level Harley.
Yeah.
It's the entry-level.
Yeah. And then I rode that Fat Boy Bagger, and I was like, man, I didn't rode two different Harleys, and I didn't feel comfortable on neither one.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just going to leave it alone.
Got a car coming out to the right.
All right.
I see it. Yeah.
And my buddy, he had a 02 Goldwing. He still got it. He just don't leave the town limits. But he got a 02 Goldwing. It's yellow. And I rode to his house one day on my scooter because, you know, me and him, you know, we talk about motorcycles all the time. So I rode to his house to show him I had that 650 Bergman.
Yeah.
He was like, man, I like that. And I was over there admiring his Goldwing, and I was like, man, I like this. And, you know, he went in the house and grabbed the keys, fired it up, backed it up. He was like, go and take it down the road. I was like, nah, man, I ain't going to take your bike down the road, man. I'm scared I might drop this big boy. And he was like, man, you ain't going to drop it. Just go and take it down the road, man. So after a little while, him just, like, pushing me to take it down the road, I finally took it down the road. And, you know, he lived on a long gravel road. I mean, a long.
Man.
Yeah, he lived on, like, at least a quarter-mile gravel road.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to ride on that.
Yeah, so I creeped on down there, you know, heart about ready to come out my chest. I rode on down through there. When I hit the blacktop and, you know, got the dirt off the tires and started riding, you know, going through the gears, I was like, wow, this is an amazing machine.
Yeah.
And, you know, I told myself right then and there, I'm going to get me a Goldwing.